Hi everyone, this is Corey, the Uber Lady at Superior Finds Reselling Adventures. And this is another episode of my sales on eBay, Mercari, Etsy, and Poshmark this week. So looks like I have a 15.6% increase. I say it was a good week. I had one excellent day. I'm happy with the growth. Let's see, my listing expressions were down, my page views were down, but my sales conversion rate was 0.2% points up. So let's get into this here, and let's see what I sold and how I'm doing. Now, I will say that this Q4 has not been like the other years. Usually I'm pretty much rocking it out from October through the last of December and January as well. It's been pretty quiet this Q4. I mean, yes, I've had some great days, some great sales. However, it's not as busy. The volume is not there this year. Now, it could be because I did go on vacation in September and then I moved. Let's see, I think it was the second week in October that I moved. So my listing was not consistent. So that could be it right there. But let me know in the comments how your sales have been in October, and if you're feeling the Q4 frenzy or if it's just not happening for you. All right, well, let's see what I sold. So my first sale that I wanted to show you all are these lovely, gorgeous placemats. They are brand new vintage Old Country Roses from Spiegel. Now, I had gotten these in an estate sale, and this estate sale was incredible. I mean, this woman collected everything QVC and Old Country Roses. And if you don't know Old Country Roses, it is a Royal Albert pattern that was very, very popular in the 90s. And I'm going to do a more thorough video on Old Country Roses because this pattern is still sought after. I mean, these sold for their full asking price of $135.85, and they were $8 at the estate sale, making my total profit $101.32. The moral of the story is anything Old Country Roses, snatch it up immediately because it's absolutely worth it. And here's a Christmas item. These are handmade bell ornaments. Now, I received these in an online auction lot. So for each lot that I acquired from this particular auction, each lot was $5.94. These sold on a best offer of $35. You know, I might have taken a little bit more. I probably could have, but I just said, you know what, let me just do $35 today. My net profit was $21.97. I saw these cute Ugg boots. They were brand new, no tags, at my local Salvation Army store. I bought them for $11. They sold on sale. They were $15 off, $38.24, making my profit $20.78. And these were really cute boots. So a few months ago at another estate sale, now I think I find my best things at estate sales. I really, really do. I came across some Y2K apple bottoms puffer jackets. I sold one almost immediately. Now this one sold for $38 on a best offer. I mean, it was already 15% off. However, I did buy this in June and it was sitting, which makes sense because it was the summer. But it's the end of October, and I didn't want it to sit any longer. I wanted it to go. So I paid $10 initially, $38 it sold for, making my profit $21.45. Now here's a nice woman's J. Jill silk blazer. I'm very picky when it comes to J. Jill, but also when it comes to silk blazers and velvet blazers and velvet. Yes, this is a silk velvet. So this was a better quality velvet than the regular polyester velvet. So it is good to know your fabrics. Now I did take a best offer of $31. I bought this at my local Goodwill for $4, making my profit $21.85. And here's just a bread and butter, tablecloth, but I have to put my linens up there, right? So I bought this at a garage sale for $1. It's just a, oval, or I'm sorry, it's round, red plaid tablecloth. There's, I put festive, holiday in it. I didn't put Christmas, but I figured holiday would cover that. It did sell right away. I listed this at the end of September, so it took about 3 to 4 weeks. It sold for $16.99. So don't look at that 15% off. That's just the sale that was running when I looked this up. It did sell for $16.99, and my profit was $13.08. So these are some of my favorite items to get. These caftan dresses, there's just these polyester silk gowns, and you wear them around the house, or I guess you could wear them shopping if you want to, like doing your chores or errands. Whenever I come across these, I buy them right away as long as it's at the price point I want. So I probably would not spend more than $3, $4 on this. I spent $2.50 on my local Goodwill, and it sold for $18.98 on a best offer. My profit was $13.96. However, this sold in 2 days. So I knew it would be a quick profit, and that's $13. It all adds up, everyone. It all adds up. Here's a vintage orange dress. I mean, very cute, very vintage. Look at the collar. It's polyester. I did accept the best offer of $28 for this dress. Now, I did get it from an online auction, and so it cost me $5.94, making my profit $18.92 after my fees. And look, this is the detail. Isn't that gorgeous? I love vintage clothing when it has these great details and unflawed, perfect condition. So here is something not in perfect condition. I bought this at a recent estate sale. I bought 3 tablecloths, and I looked at them in the estate sale, and I'm like, oh gosh, these are just wrecked. This tablecloth has yellow stains throughout. I don't know if you can see, it's just those light yellow stains that these old tablecloths get from time in the years. No holes. So I got it for $1, and I'm like, okay, I'm not going to even try to get these stains out, because for me it's almost impossible. I know that some people, they have these magic powers where they can. So I listed it for $14.99, and I did put in my comments, stains throughout, and I put on my title, cutter, damage, DIY. So it's like, hey everyone, this is not something you could just put on your table. It's sold the same day. So I bought it for $1. $14.99 was the sale price. And the thing was, since someone must have been searching for this because it sold right away, it didn't charge any promoted fees. And so with the shipping, they lived pretty close to me. So it made my profit $15.54, even though they paid $14.99. So I made a decent profit from this stained old tablecloth. So here's a cardigan, Mina Norton. It's a vintage cardigan. It had that fabric that reminded me of a St. John Santana knit sweater. Okay, so I did have this listed for a long time. I mean, I listed it in 2022. So yeah, it's been sitting for 2 years. They did buy it for the full asking price of $48.98. I bought it for $5, maybe an estate sale, maybe a garage sale, cannot remember. So my profit was $35.28. Now, sometimes on my online auctions, when I win a lot, it's a lot of things. So back in 2022, I won this whole lot of white vintage table runners that were embroidered with different patterns. So here's one of them. Now, I'm surprised this did not sell sooner. I mean, the roosters are very iconic, and a lot of people decorate with them. So yeah, and this one didn't have any stains, so I don't know what took it so long. However, it sold for $20 at a best offer. The online auction, this one per lot was $1.70, and my net profit was $14.22. Not too shabby. So here's another Jade Jill that I bought, which I don't regret it, but I'm disappointed at the price I received for it. I mean, I did pay up for this. I paid $8.50. I mean, it was new with the tags. It's the Wherever line. So I did take a best offer of $25, and my return was $11.80. So not great, but I just want to show you how J. Jill does fluctuate with the prices you can get online for them. So these are cool, and this just shows that I do sell everything. I bought a bag of just vintage knobs in July of this year. They were all lotted together, so I separated them, and I have sold a lot of them. Now, since I did separate them, each lot cost me 66 cents. These sold on best offer for $15.99, and my profit was $12.19. Very easy to ship. I do like knobs. And then we have napkins. Now, these are just 2 napkins, everybody. They have been sitting for over a year, about a year and a half. And I did get these at an estate sale for $2, but they were linen. They had this cool geometric type of pattern. I don't know if I should have put tiki on them. Maybe I should have. I mean, they kind of have a tiki pattern. I don't know. You guys tell me. I did accept the best offer for $14, and my profit on these were $9.17, which I don't think this is a bad net profit. I mean, very easy to ship. I shipped it in a poly mailer, very easy to store, didn't take a lot of space at all. So I want to show you guys my final sale. We started off on a high note. We're going to end on a high note. This is a woman's Anthropologie Tabitha Harvest Sweater Duster Coat. It's in good condition. Now, I bought this in February. This guy put up a Facebook ad just wanting to get rid of junk. So he was kind of a junk collector. He had a lot of toys. I went through the toys, and I think I paid too much for the whole lot. Because there's a lot of Barbies, there's a lot of older dolls, and I try to clean them up because they were in really bad condition, and it was my fault because I saw the spots on their legs and I saw how bad condition they were, but I thought to myself, well, let me clean them. Maybe I can make them nice, maybe there's a few valuable ones in here. So long story short, the Barbies only sold, did not sell for that much at all. Now, there was this cute little kitschy elf doll that I sold for over $80. And then this jacket sold for $100. I took a best offer for it since I have had it since February. So all the lots that I listed, each lot that I got from this guy, each item I got from this guy was $7.62. So my net profit on this was $72.57. So I'm very happy with this sale. Very, very happy. I did have to wait a while, and when that offer came, I snatched it up because I did not want this coat sitting any longer than it had to. So leave me a like, leave me comments. Please subscribe to my channel and you'll see more of this. Now, I did get a comment the other day. Someone wants to see more of what I sell with linen, so and specifically valances, curtain valances. So I'm going to do a video on that next time. So we'll see what happens, and that way you'll see how much a net. So, all right. Thank you all and have a beautiful, wonderful day.